This is part 1 of a multi-series tutorial on CWE. These parts will not be released in chronological order, so you may see part 3 be released before part 2. The part number is just where they'll be when they are all combined in the full version. With that being said, enjoy the first part of this tutorial. Welcome to part 1 of many to this tutorial. This is the 8th tutorial I've now made on this game, but we're starting off with everything you will need to know to, well, fully understand the game. Hopefully you have already completed the in-game tutorial. If you have decided to skip it, I don't blame you, but if in case you have, or if you haven't, I'll still go over all the basics. So first things first, I'm pretty sure everyone knows this, WAS and D is your simple movement commands. You can also use the arrow keys. Very simple. Your weapons will be 1, 2, and 3 at most. You can theoretically have 5, 4, and 5, but, well, it can go all the way, but you're never going to need more than 3 at most. If you can sprint by pressing shift. You can double sprint by clicking shift again while already sprinting. And you can also then click X and slide. You can crouch with C and then click C again to crawl. If you aim in, you can actually lean on your back. You get up again with X. Z will place markers. That is very important when it comes to marking locations. It is more vibrant for squads, something I'll talk on in a moment's time. Oh yeah, shoot. You can shoot, very simple. Reload is F. No, reload is R. But actually, if I quickly shoot an entire charge on some weapons, if you click the blue bar, it will quickly reload it. Of course, click 1 to put it away. Q is your grenades. E is your secondaries or your equipment. F is whatever the hell F is. F is just F. It is just the third slot. I don't actually remember its name. So that's all your basic controls. Oh yeah, of course, M is map. It says right there. You also got your mini map. Don't need to worry about that. That's only on the tutorial. Nope, that's only on the Vendetta. That just mutes the music. You got your health. You got your compass, and you got your shields, which go up to 50. There you got your credits. You got your crystals, which I'll talk on in a second. Next thing, simplest thing. All the game passes for cosmetics over here for you to have a look at what they will give you. Now on to the next bit, the settings. Which will just click on the cog, open this up, then you can click graphics. This will give you your shadows, your bullet quality, and swap them around. Your holster game pass, you can turn that on and off. Ads, volume, sensitivity, your flight controls, there's a page 2, and all that. That is only important if you are in a sob, which, well, subs are interesting. I won't talk about them in this part. That's not important for this one. Next is just below that is missions, but I'll talk about that in a second. Next thing is squads. Click refresh to see all the new squads, scroll bars. I'll show you all your members, all the active squads. So you got people in the server. You've got all squads that are in the server, and then members of your squad. You've got your squad settings. You can just click that. Click refresh. If I quickly make a squad, you can see you can make someone a leader, or you can pick them. That's simple. And now, you also got your personal stats. That just shows you everything in the game. As you can see, not the best, not very much at all. Just very average for most people. Next thing, which will be quite useful for you, is this, your missions. Oh, for now, you don't need to worry about this. I'll talk about that in a second. But you'll get 3 daily missions, which will have many different varieties. You can complete those for some credits. does not tell you how many credits you get, which is I didn't realize you didn't do that, but if you click the contract button, you get all your contracts. You can also get contracts in other ways. Now, contracts will be shown on your mission board with the blue. Also, if I remember correctly, yes, if you come over here, it does also show you all your missions, and you can click them. Also shows you all the level requirements for vehicles. I'll talk more about vehicles when we get to planets. The community board, and on the other side is some credits. So, next is probably a thing who's played this game probably wants to do a bit of customization. Come over to Anvil and you can speak to him. The first thing you'll need to do is this one. I need something different. Here we'll give you your basic colors. These only cost about 50 credits. To buy, you got your starter gear, which will vary from about 50 to 2,500. Same with the advanced gear, about 2,500. All your different armors of many the varieties, from anywhere from I think 300 to 900. You got your helmet markings. These will be all your very basic ones. There will be more complex ones you can get in other ways. Then if you want to physically customize yourself, you can click I want to look different, which will show you all your outfits. You can run through them like this, and it will if you're in a Game Pass outfit, it will show you them as a preset, which you can quickly select at any point in time. Then show you all your colors at the top here. If you click helmets, it will show you all your different components and all the different markings for each component. Same with tops. You can set your secondary and primary. All your different gear. If a gear has a plus thing, it will open up for multiple different things. I'll show you something that I actually have multiple of. Say the antenna. There we go. Antenna. You can see now becomes 2. You can click back, and now you control again. But if you do equip one, you will have to do that. Because if you equip something with a plus on, say like I do that, you can notice the back has disappeared. You'll have to do that. But other than that, that's the basics for your customization. Now onto the shop. The shop will have its rotation. You can purchase crystals for Robux. And you can purchase boosters. This will boost your XP. You've got your random item, your gear pack, and well, color pack, simple as. Then this will show you every single thing in the game. Of course, you have to buy them with the random thing or gear. You can also buy pre-made outfits. Note, these do not give you the actual parts. So say I was to buy Fleet Officer, I would not unlock any of the cosmetics within it, only the preset. At least that's pretty sure how this worked. I don't actually own any of them. I don't have a reason to. But of course, all the colors, markings, and tons of gear. If you want more than this, you can also unlock gear by joining a Legion. These consist of 1st Star Corps, 41st Elite Corps. I'm pretty sure they're still the Elite Corps. I think it's the 212th Infantry Regiment. There's the 501st. There's the 104th. There's Republic Intelligence. Then there's the SOBs, which is ARF, ARC, and RC. RI is a kind of SOB, kind of not. Do not think they will a fun history. RI used to be Shadow Troopers, and they have been on and off being a SOB for quite a while. So whether or not they'll stick around as RI is yet to be seen. So we'll have to watch and see. There are NPCs around like him. He will give you basically no good information. On to the next part is your weapons. Many different weapons. You can click for sale. This will allow you to buy any attachment in the game. There's nothing really special about that. And then you've got all your weapons. A lot of weapons can be unlocked via contracts, and you will unlock them from starting, I'm pretty sure, level 10 to level 30, I think, is the final contract you'll really earn. But these are around 1,250 to 5,000 in credits each. Crystals is only used for the shop. Now after all of that, oh yes, actually, before I forget, you can actually customize your attachments at any of these workbenches, which it would also show your gun. Some guns do not work with some attachments, like the DC-15A, like you saw when I just opened the menu. Actually, I'll physically show you if I go click attachments and then click explosive shot. As you can see, does not equip. It is can only use optics. Now, you may have noticed this man over here. At level 30, you can unlock a contract. If you speak to him, if you click how do I progress faster, it will unlock you a contract. Once you complete that contract, you can unlock this button. Once you click it, it will open the elite color pack, which will give you all these colors, being the elite units of all the different people. And that reminds me, there's also 82nd. I forget about them, surprisingly. You got improved gear. These are some of these are quite expensive. As you can see, 40,000 credits. I should unlock these at some point, but I haven't. But all the cosmetics, the helmet muckins, all these important to know. Some of these helmets do have variants of shirt and pants for your armor, but those are only in the crystal shop. You cannot unlock them any other way, except Sky Force, which you unlock by joining first. Star Cops, so yay. The next thing is the travel menu. This will be the most important thing if you have played the tutorial. A lot of this stuff is stuff you already know. Oh.
Select your destination and we'll be on our way.
Not sure if you heard that, but I definitely heard that glitching out. This will show you every server that's active, all the different planets. This is in fact an Axis, which is where we're currently stationed. It used to be a Venator, which is why it's called that. You got the gun range, I'll talk about that later. Kashyyyk and all the planets, I'll talk about them later. You can click one, you can start a private session, put on the password, and if you're part of TGRA, which I'll talk about another time, this will be heavily used. You'll have something like, normally like the country, then some numbers and maybe a letter, and that's that. That will be the most used thing. Out of all the NPCs, that will probably be your most used one. On to the next part is Catacombs, who's up here. Gear shift, this is the most...
Sir, Command could really use you in this operation.
Yeah, some of the NPCs do have voice lines. Anyway, these will give you missions and quests. Some of them, you can look around an axis. If you look around an axis, you can see there's a guy over there. There's guys literally everywhere on this map. Like, there's one over here. There's some in the barracks, which I don't think you can see. But over there, I'll go over there in a second, I'll show you that. Anyway, gear shift.
Sir, Command could really use you in this. A squad went missing looking for separatist intel in one of the geonodes in the Catacombs.
Anyway, it's wave survival. There's already a video of me completing some of the cult missions and some of the and catacombs.
We need you to look for that team. Recover the intel.
Anyway, I'll close that. Anyway, that's one of the most. That is the most well-known cult mission. It's not actually in the cult mission menu. Here are all the cult missions. And then if you click that, you can see this, which is just for dueling other players. If you want to do that, but then outer space, whatever the Eternia, all the different things. And if you click, oh, I forget that one's so currently. And there are multiple missions on some maps, like Felucia that only has one, but Kashyyyk has 3, which the stars show the difficulty. There's the storyline, but I haven't played that myself, and I don't really care about the lore, so yay. I'm pretty sure it can unlock something, but I don't have the effort to do it. Around the map, you can find many different NPCs. A lot of it is in. If you join the Discord, there's a frequently asked questions. That has quite a few of the NPC locations in it, at least those that give quests. If you come over here and spoke to Uno, however the hell you would pronounce that, and if you say yes sir, and continue that path, you can unlock the quest to unlock the ATRT, which you may have seen in one of my previous, multiple of my previous videos now. And with that, let me just slide along. I need to talk about one last thing. Since I realised I've accidentally skipped something, I am sorry for that. I will click this. You may notice this. This will show you your skill tree. Your extras, which is just, these will go in any slot. Your secondaries, these will be in your middle slot, like here. And you've got grenades, they'll go here. Placements, that again is middle slot. Grenades are, they are the first slot, if you look. Then also, different classes have different. So I switch to captain, I can use the control beacon. So yeah, as you can clearly see, some of the different ones. Got jump pack. Some legions, first Dark Corps K Company have access to jetpacks. Republic Commando has access to this funny little pads that can shock people to instantly revive them. And Arc has access to a grapple hook. And they are quite useful, but you will have to actually be skilled in the game and are willing to sacrifice your time to unlock to be in them and have to conform to their activity requirements. But with that is, I'm pretty sure, everything you need to know when it comes to the basics. So thank you for watching this section. I'll see you in the next part on, I'm pretty sure, Geonosis. See you there. Thank you for watching the first part of this tutorial. These blocks are just for the intro and outro of the individual parts and will not be part of the full tutorial. So with that, hope to see you in the next part, and goodbye.